Folks, welcome back to Nostalgianomics. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to react to this video put out by Mason at Cardinal Gaming. If you don't know who Mason is, he's got a YouTube channel, Cardinal Gaming, with about 26,000 subscribers, but he also owns two different physical game store locations. And they don't only just sell Pokemon, it's all TCGs, board games, video games, you name it. And you listen to my perspective all the time. This will give you another perspective, not just from another content creator, but from someone outside of the whole investing finance space that, we find ourselves in here. But as a game store owner, as someone who learns from the casual hobbyists that walk in a store and what they're buying and what their concerns are. And also he has some information about things he's heard from Pokemon themselves, things he's heard from distribution and how all that works. And it just has a lot of great information in this video, and that's why I wanted to react to it and bring it to more people's attention. And if you want to see the full thing, the link will be in the description below if you want to check out Mason's channel and his video. Show him some love. So let's start out with this clip here.
Summertime. If we can survive a summertime and not lose a boom, man, we're gonna be in for a heck of the end of the year, because this is unreal. As you can look behind me, yeah, people are still buying. Again, anybody wants to sell sealed product to me, reach out to me, Mason at cnagames.com. Mason at.
So guys, if we can make it through summer, we're going to be in for a treat. And that's what I've been saying. We only have a couple months left of summer, and we're still booming. Not just that, guys. Think about this. You have a card shop owner who has two locations, who has a good-sized distribution account because he's been in the hobby a long time, who can't find product to fill his shelves. So he's going to the general public that watches his channel, asking, if you have product, reach out to me. I need it. There simply is not enough product to go around right now, guys. All right, let's go to this next clip.
Booster boxes. These prices up here. None of these booster boxes that are on my shelf right here, I can bust for packs to make it worthwhile. See, folks, in the olden days, when you bought a booster box, you were getting a deal because you were buying so many at once in the sealed product. Nowadays, you buy a booster box and it's either the pack equivalent or more than what the pack equivalent is. To like open this Fusion Strike and Lost Origin box, to open this Lost Origin box, I have to sell those packs at like $14 to make that make sense.
I go through this same exact problem on my streams. Is people will ask, Alex, can we open a sealed box of Evolving Skies? And it's like, well, do the math. You can't sell Evolving Skies packs for $20-something. When you equal that up to 36 packs, it's like, what, half the cost of what an Evolving Skies box goes for. It's not about the fact that there's anything wrong with opening packs from other products, whether they're from collection boxes or tins or, sleeve blisters. It's just the fact that if it's cheaper to get those products, then, you kind of need to get those because people will look online and say, well, I can open packs up this cheap. Why are you charging this much? And even if you tell them, well, they're from a sealed booster box, people don't care. If they're only buying 2 or 3 packs or whatever they are in store, they don't care where it's from. And so that's the reason why you can't really crack boxes as a store anymore or a streamer when they get older, because it's just simply not financially worth it.
For the $550 price point that's on that. That's crazy. It's an insane, crazy thing. But on TCG Player, they're only $8 or something like a pack. So all these boxes up here, all these booster boxes are inverted. The value of them sealed is more than what the pack pricing is out there, which is crazy to think about. What does that tell you? That tells you that people are investing, stocking up on these, seeing these as things to hold on to and keep sealed, whereas traditionally, people like me that own businesses that want to use cards to like grow communities and have a business, I have to buy loose packs instead, or break down other sealed products into this. Right now, there's nothing on the market. Nothing has improved.
Guys, you just heard him say it. There's nothing on the market. Nothing has improved. This idea that I keep seeing thrown around that we're somehow headed off a cliff, the crash is upon us, things are slowing down. There's no signs of it is the problem, right? There's just no signs of anything slowing because there's still no product out there, and people are still buying out card shops like his of all the product they do put out at the current market prices. Let's go to the next clip.
But I got an email from Pokemon Organized Play saying, hey, the set that's after Black and White, the set that's after that, just know that you're getting cut on pre-release kits because, well, frankly, we just can't print enough of it right now. Which is wild. That set doesn't release for like another 3 months, and they still already know that's like, yeah, we're gonna have a problem here. So what does that mean? Nothing's getting better. This is not going away anytime soon. The shortages are continuing. We are continuing.
Guys, so let me put this in perspective for you. A card shop functions better with a constant supply of product. So although everyone has preconceived notions of why I would put out information, trust me when I say Mason has no reason to lie to you. It's in his best interest that he can get a constant flow of product and things are not like this. He's telling you how it is. He's telling you how I'm telling you that it's not getting better right now, right? Pokemon still is not getting caught up. There's still going to be shortages of supplies. I mean, Pokemon is already telling him they're going to have a shortage of those pre-release kits for the next set after Black and White. So we're talking like what, half a year before the set after that, where maybe they get caught up, maybe they don't. I'm telling you guys, believing this dangerous rhetoric of the doom and gloom, everything's coming to an end. You know, it's fine if you're okay missing out, but the odds are you might miss out in a big way because this idea that everything's gonna, be widely available and really cheap, I don't see it. He doesn't see it. Who sees it?
Think about these and most of the stuff. Once it's gone, I can't get it again. All these types of products. You think I'm going to be able to get more of just like a little Garchomp box or anything like that? No, they don't exist. It's like the Pokemon Center ETBs. Once they're gone, they're gone. And people are now realizing, don't sleep. And other TCGs are now seeing the same thing where they say, ooh, I missed out. TCGs have so many more eyes, even in the past year, than they had even previous to the time for people that are looking to buy things, collect them, enjoy them, but also put them away. Sit on them. See that they always increase in value because that's how scarcity works.
There's more people than ever getting into these TCGs. More people than ever understand how appreciation works on sealed items. More and more people are putting them away because, like Mason said, they always go up over time. And I think, as I've said before, as these hobbies get more sophisticated and they get, wiser individuals in them, more and more people are going to realize this and do the same thing, which is you're seeing happening now more than ever.
Black and white sets are just abysmal allocations. I mean, I'm getting a case or two of each SKU. Like,
a case or two of each SKU from a double location card shop owner who's been in the hobby for years and years and years at this point. Let that sink in if anyone's wondering about Black and White and the availability of what it's going to look like.
I spend, no, I'm not a crazy account for my sales rep. My sales rep says I'm probably in the 1, 2, 3, top 3-ish situation. But that's just literally how hard it is to find. And we knew this going in, that Black and White is going to be hard to find and scarce. But even more so that it's ridiculous because Pokemon is feeling the crunch all the way through the system. So when people say, oh, don't worry about it, I can probably get more Paldea evolved down the road, don't worry about it. I doubt it. At this point, if they haven't printed...
I doubt it too, Mason. I doubt it too. But you can always hope.
It en masse. When are they going to find the time? When are they going to find the time to print all this stuff? And that's what I've been saying for years. Like, for people that be like, oh, don't worry, it'll get restocked. When? When is this going? When? They can't even keep up with standard sets. They can't. They're already saying they're too late for a set that doesn't come out past the next one.
This is what I've been saying, guys. Like, this idea that, you know, the pitchfork mob wants to pick up their torches and say, they're gonna print everything into the ground. It's almost become like a mantra that you have to chant if you believe in that, because it's kind of like the only argument you have left is, they'll print it into the ground. Guys, when? When are all of these sets going to get reprints, and a large enough reprints to cool the market off to where none of the investors want to buy it, none of the people who want to rip packs want to rip it, none of the collectors want to collect it? How much would they have to do? It's simply unreasonable to think that's going to happen anytime soon, especially like he said, when they can't even keep up with the demand for the new sets. Next clip.
Again, distro's always been out of stock of things, but you can go to some other places and you kind of find some stuff, or, you know, they limit you a case or a box, or you know, a single box of a booster box every once a week or something like that. None of that right now. Nothing like that exists. Everything is gone. There's no more little deals. There's no more little stuff like that that's hidden away somewhere. Oh, we found a pallet of this. Whoopsies. It's not a thing.
Guys, this is the truth too. There's a lot of like independent sites out there where you know, business owners would kind of transact with each other. Distributors used to always kind of have small supplies kind of trickle out as they would find them, and you know, you would usually always be able to find something out there. And I can attest to this too. It's just everyone seems to be out of product all the time. Everybody knows what they have. They want top dollar. Nobody is working deals anymore. There's no bulk deals. There's no, you know, if I buy X amounts, if I take, you know, some of the less desirable product, what less desirable product, right? That's kind of where we're at these times. So, you know, he ain't lying. That's how it is right now.
Hey guys, this is not. Take a page and look around. Like, this is not stuff that is just like they're just sitting on and trying to trickle out to you. I really don't think so, because they need that revenue now. That's not distro. They buy and sell all the time. They buy and sell from secondary markets as well, and like from other people. Like,
so I want you guys to really listen to this part, because he explains a little bit about distribution that a lot of people don't really grasp. There's this idea out there that distributors just hold on to hordes of product and wait for prices to go up. And a lot of people don't also understand that distributors also buy from other distributors. They buy from the secondary market from other large stores who may have taken their allocations, held them, and then they sell them back to the distributors. Distributors trade and sell to other distributors. There's a lot of that goes on. So listen as he explains this. It's pretty important.
Other sources as well. MJ Holding will sell things to hobby distros, and they'll sell things back and forth and stuff like that all the time. You know, based on market demand and, you know, what they can sell it for. It's just how they do it. They don't sit on things. They really don't. You know, they might hold back some stuff. Maybe they fulfill all their allocations, you know, right at release. And then, yeah, maybe they're sitting on 20% more. But then it sells. They're not like hiding it away for a year or two. It's just not, it's not reality. That's not how the business works. That's not how these businesses tend to function. And why wait? They're just going to mark it up anyways. All these products I can go on the market and buy it from a distro, and it's going to be like 80% of market, and it's just like, okay, why not just make that money now? Pokemon's not stopping you from doing that. Wizards of the Coast isn't stopping you from raising the prices on this stuff.
So that's the other really important point, guys. Pokemon, Wizards of the Coast, all these companies, they do not set limits at what you're allowed to charge as a distributor. I know a lot of people think there's like all these different, like, you know, loopholes and everything. There's not. There's no set prices on these. MSRP is a suggested price for a store, right? Distributors can distribute product for whatever they see fit. Now, they have to compete with other distributors because other distributors can undercut them, whatever it may be. But that, I mean, sometimes they have contracts with stores. However those contracts read, who knows? But I think that's a huge misconception as well, is distributors have to sell at a certain price. They don't. They really don't. All right, next up, let's hit this clip.
You know, things that used to have a horizon of 6 months, a year, 2 years, right? We always say the glorified 2-year restock window. If you go past that point, it's, you know, but we're hitting those inflection points in months, not just, you know, things that would have trajectoried that way in years are now taking months to get there. This box, shot up over $800 in a week. 10 days. As of filming this, 10 days. That's where we're at. That's the market right now.
And this is what I've been trying to explain too, like the whole hashtag I'm gonna wait thing on the channel is, you know, a lot of people remember the old days of, well, I'm gonna wait, I'll wait for a late restock or a late reprint. I'll buy in 6 months, a year and a half, 2 years after release. Maybe I don't get at the exact bottom, but I still get in low, and that way I'm not sitting on what's known as dead money waiting for products to rise. Those days are gone, right? Because products are going up immediately now. It's only taking a matter of months, if not a year, and they're not coming back down. You know, I know people have this vision of everything collapsing and you're having another chance to get in, but like I talked about it before, this next block, I believe it's G block. You're talking SV Base, Paldea, Obsidian, Paradox, 151, and Paldean Fates are all going out of print. They are going out of rotation in a matter of months, early next year. No more reprints, no more restocks. And you're dreaming if you think there's enough product they're going to print for those sets to get them anywhere near back to MSRP. In fact, anywhere near a reasonable price of what you could have bought at before. And I think that's going to be I would say normal thing, at least for the time being, especially as he's talking about black and white's already going to be low printed. They're talking about shortages on the set after that. I mean, where are we going to do? Kick it down the line, the set after that, the set after that? Are we going to be into 2026, mid 2026? I don't know, but it simply isn't happening anytime soon, especially not no summer slump or big crash that we're like around the cliff of, in fact. I got one more clip here, kind of end things off, give his last thoughts on everything.
When people say, can you believe what this is going for? I was like, yes. Yes, I can. Because I've been seeing it. I've been seeing it for 2 years at this point. 2+ years at this point. Yeah. I believe it. That's the hobby now. Appreciate you guys watching. Click on the video.
That's kind of how I feel too. It's like some of the things even rack my brain, but he's right. That's where we are. That's the hobby now. Anytime I hear a price point, I'm not surprised either. Price point of a box, price point of a card, a PSA 10, a Beckett Black Label. It all seems astronomical, especially from the humble beginnings, which I remember when I got back in 10 years ago. Everything seems outrageous. But at the same time, there's more people paying these outrageous prices than there were people paying the minuscule prices that I remember when I got back in the hobby. And that's how you know it's stronger than ever. Anyways, Mason, shout out to you, man. Thanks for letting me react to your video. I think you made a lot of good points, guys. Make sure to check out Mason's channel if you want different perspectives. He definitely has a little bit different perspective, different way of going about his channel and the hobby than I do. And yeah, guys, as always, you know, that's what this hobby's about. It's what, you know, kind of life's about, getting different perspectives and taking all the information in and making your best educated decision off hearing what everyone has to say and all the information that is out there. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments if you did. Be back here in a new one soon. I'm out.